Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy Monday. Welcome to a new week, you guys. Welcome to a new week. I'm gonna do a quick makeup look for you guys. I have a couple errands to do and I just want simple, quick makeup today. So I am gonna start with my elixir oil, but instead of putting it on my skin, I'm actually going to mix it with my CC cream, which I'm using in the shade light to medium. I just put it on my hand and I like that, and I will just mix a little bit of the oil in with that product. I may need a little bit more of the CC, but we'll see. And this really makes it super hydrating, you guys. Really hydrating. And if you have dry skin, you will know what I mean by the necessity of having products that actually give you moisture, because otherwise your makeup can look not so nice. So I love mixing the CC with the elixir, and I do the same if I'm using the BB cream. So I'm just going in and blending that in really quickly. And again, this is in the shade light to medium. It gives you light to medium coverage depending on your skin tone and what you're trying to cover, okay? If you have like skin that has like no issues, you're not looking to cover anything, you could probably get close to full coverage with this product. So I'm just bringing it down my neck. I do have a little bit of color now, believe it or not. I am somewhat tan, so this shade will be a little bit light now. Pretty soon it's going to be too light for me, but for today it's still a good match. Like you can see, like my chest is darker than my face, but I have a t-shirt on and it covers my chest anyway, so this still matches perfectly with my neck, which is what you're seeing, so I'm good. If I had like a shirt that showed my chest, I would probably have gone with the medium instead. But I'm just blending that in. I have a damp beauty blender, you guys, if you are wondering. And you can see just it's a light coverage because I did mix it with this. It thins it out, so it is a little bit of a lighter coverage. If I want, I can go in and just cover the areas that really have a little bit of an issue with, I guess you could say, like that sunspot that's there. Right here I have like a red dot under my eye. So I just can put a little extra right there and kind of cover that a little bit more if I wanted to. I don't use powder products, so I don't set under my eyes or anything. I have gotten to the point where I just do not like how I look with powdered products. I'm not saying that every 55-year-old woman has issues with powder products. I know a lot of people my age that still use powder products and it looks beautiful on their skin. For me, it just does not anymore. It emphasizes everything on my skin, like everything. So I just prefer all cream products now, and I'm really happy that Farmasi listened and added more cream products to our lineup, because for a while there, I'll be honest with you guys, I was like, am I going to be able to stay with Farmasi and promote their makeup? Because like I just don't do well with powder products anymore. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I don't want to leave Farmasi, but I can't. I don't want to promote products that I'm not using. You know, as far as makeup, skincare is different, and perfumes and stuff, but I didn't want to stay with a company where I couldn't promote the product. So now we have so many cream products to choose from, which is awesome. I'm so happy that they did that. I really, really am. So today I'm going to use I'm going to show you one of the cream products. This is going to be my contour bronzer, and then I'm going to show you one of our liquids so that you can see both types. So we have many cream products for blush as far as shade range, and then we have 2 cream products for our contour. Now the difference between the cream and the contour, the cream and the liquid, is the cream comes in a solid stick, okay, which you roll up. This one's empty. I have a new one, but the cream will come like this. It's a thicker, it's creamy, it's thick, it's hydrating, it's blendable, but it comes in a roll up. Now our liquids are the Midnight Touches, and that is your sponge tip, okay? So, and that is a liquid. It's thinner consistency, just a whole different formulation. So let me get my new contour. Where is it? Okay, right here. So this is my favorite, okay? We do have a contour bronzer in the Midnight Touch series, but I still always go back to Smize, to my cream one. I just really like it. Now, I won't throw this out yet because I will dig that out and use it. But for the purposes of showing you today, I'm going to use the brand new one. So I just kind of go and put some there. I put a little bit above I don't put it right in here in the hollows. I put it above. You can put a little there. I don't usually. You could put a little here. I don't usually, but I'm showing you like where you could put it. And then you can put some here. Again, I don't tend to put product all the way over my face, but I want to show you guys like where you know, what you can do with this product. So I do like to just kind of give you an idea of how you can use it, even though I don't use it like this all the time. I mainly just add it on the high points of my face to add the warmth. Now this will be really easy to blend out. It's buildable, it's super blendable, and you can take a little bit more time with the cream products, whereas the Midnight Touch products dry down a lot quicker. So when I'm using any Midnight Touch products, I only do one section at a time, because I find it dries down too quickly and then I can't blend it out properly. So if you are using like the Midnight Touch, then I would just do one section at a time. But with the cream products, including the blushes, my goodness, all right, we have really pretty shades in the blushes. Those you can kind of take a little bit of time with. You can put it, you know, on your entire face and do what you got to do. It's gonna still blend out easily, and you can see like how easy this blends out. And again, these are buildable, so you can shear them out, you can build them up to get a really like intense contour. I actually use Smize as a contour, and I've used it as my bronzer at times also. So I use it for both things. Even though we do have bronzers. We have powder bronzers and we have the liquid bronzer. Okay. So that's all blended. Then what I do is I take that damp beauty blender again and I just kind of go in and press that in. That way there's no harsh lines, there's no streaks. I just find that it's a step that I like to take the time to do. You don't have to. Okay, so that is Smize, and that is our cream contour. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with the Midnight Touch to show you one of our liquids. So I think I'm going to, let's see, which one do I want to use today? I don't want that one. Let's see. Maybe, I think I'm going to go in with this one. This is, what shade is this? This is Dignity. So how this is going to work is you're going to twist it to open it so the product will come up through your sponge. It allows the product to come up and come to the top. Once you're done with it, you're going to screw it back, and when you see that line disappears, you're going to know it's closed, and that will prevent any additional product from coming out, which is a really nice feature, in my opinion, because some of them don't do that, and your product keeps coming out because it is a sponge tip. So that's the sponge tip applicator, okay? You're going to notice that this looks similar to 2 other companies, at least that I know of, that have similar products. You guys, ours are more affordable, give you just as much product, and ours are UE standards. They're just better for your skin. So if you are more into being cautious about what you're putting on your skin, and the ingredients are more important to you and things like that, you might want to pick Farmasi's version, okay? Like I said, you're getting the same amount of product, but a lot less expensive and a lot better. So it's up to you, So you can see when you squeeze it a little, it comes up. Now, a lot comes up really quickly, so you don't need to squeeze hard, okay? I mean, just the gentlest of squeezes will get you the product. So again, this is our liquid, so it does dry down a little bit quicker. So I am not going to go and do my whole entire face with this. I'm going to just put it where I want, and I'm going to blend one side at a time. And a little goes a long way, you guys, okay? So there is just a light dot. Now you can use your beauty blender, which I'll show you first, how to use your beauty blender. And then I will show you on the other side with a brush. These are very pigmented, you guys, okay? I am not joking when I say these things are pigmented. A little will go a long way. So the tube is smaller, but you don't need a lot, okay? So that tube's gonna last you. Okay, so that's what it would look like blended out with the damp beauty blender, okay? With like one dot, if you wanna go all the way up. Now, if you do it with the brush, if you take your, whoops, not that one. I need a little bit denser. If you take your brush, it's going to give you a lot more pigment, and that was the same amount of product that we used on this side. So you can see with the damp beauty blender, it really shears it out. With the brush, you get a much bolder look, okay? So if you want a bolder looking blush, use a brush, okay? And I'm just bringing it up like that so you can see the difference. Now, using the brush, in my opinion, makes my face look more lifted, okay? Versus the side that I use the damp beauty blender, okay? There's a difference. See how this side just looks a lot more lifted? This side looks a lot more downward. So usually I will use a brush because I want my face to look lifted. Okay. And what I will do is, because it's summer, I tend to go back over where I put my contour, and I bring that blush up, and then I will go and drag it right over the bridge of my nose and connect those two areas. Because at that point, if you're using a brush, you should have enough product left to do that, okay? You don't want a ton of it, So if you use a brush, you can just kind of connect everything. And look how pretty that is. It just gives this beautiful, beautiful look to your skin, like a sun-drenched look. It just looks like you were sitting out in the sun. You know, you've got that nice, pretty sun-drenched look. Doesn't take a lot of product. It's just simple, easy. Like, this is quick makeup, okay, you guys? Quick makeup. If I wasn't talking, I'd be done by now. So this is really like just quick makeup. This would be really pretty for date night, out with the girls, even just to go out and do errands. This is a really pretty look. Now, I have used this as eyeshadow, blushes, our Midnight Touch blushes as eyeshadow. I'm not going to tell you to do that because they're intended as blush. I know I have customers that also do the same thing, but I don't want to tell you to use something that's not intended for that because everybody's eyes are different. Some people have super sensitive eyes, so I would never want you to use it and it not work out well for you. But I will say that on me personally, I have used it as eyeshadow. I've also used it as a lip product because it's a really, especially this one, I use this as lip product because I just happen to like it. It's almost like a grayish, like a purple gray. So on the lips, it looks really pretty. And that's probably what I might use today to show you. But again, it's intended as a blush, okay? So now what we're going to do is we are going to go in with some mascara. And I'm just doing mascara today. I'm not doing eyeshadow. You could go in with one of our powdered bronzers and use that. Or you could go in with one of the Midnight Touches bronzers and put that as eyeshadow. Or you could go in with the Smize and just use that as an eyeshadow, okay? If you didn't want to like do a powdered eyeshadow and you just wanted a little bronzy look to your eyes, just go in with your cream contour with a eyeshadow brush. I would just go on with the brush and then just sweep it over like you would and you'd have a really pretty bronzy look, okay? I'm not going to do that today just because, like I said, I'm just going to go do errands. So I'm just going to leave my eyes simple and I'm going to use our Zen mascara because this is a great everyday mascara. You're going to get length, volume, definition, you know, like everything that you want, you're going to get out of Zen. I don't know of any customers that I've had that have gotten this that were disappointed. We have other mascaras also. We have Double Lash, will give you more of a glam look. We have our waterproof mascara. We have our Infinilash. We have Full Blast, which is a more natural looking lash. Will give you a more natural looking lash. Zen is kind of like right in the middle. It's a great mix between full glam and natural. And it's buildable, you guys, too, which is really nice. Really, really nice. I love mascaras that are buildable, that aren't going to get clumpy and spider-like on you. Like, you can put a couple of coats of Zen and it's still going to look natural. Okay, and the wand is pretty good wand and brush. It's got a longer version on one side and a smaller, shorter bristle on the other. And one side is rounded, one side is flat. Let me just bring my other mirror up close so I can see what I'm doing here. And I just love the way it gives me a really nice lash without breaking the bank. This is our most inexpensive mascara that we offer and still my absolute favorite. Like, I cannot say enough about this mascara. Okay, so with obviously, let me look up for you guys so you can see. Look down. I mean, well, I shouldn't have looked down yet because it wasn't dry, but it is a great, great mascara. I did get a little dot here. I'm going to let that dry. And let me do the bottom, and I'll show you the bottom with one done and one not. And again, we have other ones. So you have, you have a pretty good variety of mascaras to choose from, which always is a nice thing. This one's brand new, so it's a little bit wet right now. It gets a little bit more dry as you use it, and not dry in a bad way. It's just when you first open it, it is a little bit more wetter, so you do have to go a little bit slower, which I'm not good at. But okay, so you can see there's a huge difference there, okay, you guys? For a mascara that is considered, I would consider more of an everyday mascara, like, come on, that is really good, okay? Really, really good. So let me take off that little bit, and I have a little bit on my actual lid. And got some right there that I need to take care of. Okay, so let's do the other eye now. And I will show you what it looks like on when both eyes are done. I get so many compliments on my lashes when I wear this mascara. People actually think I have like falsies on, which is always a great compliment. Whenever you have people thinking that you are wearing false lashes, that says a lot about your mascara. And the fact that it does not get clumpy and I can put multiple coats if I feel like it is really important to me, because I know that don't get me wrong, and I don't want anyone to take offense to this statement, okay? I don't mean any offense by it. I don't like the look of spidery lashes. Some people do, and that's great. If you like it, that's what you should do. I personally don't like spidery looking lashes. I like a more natural looking lash, but I still want the length, the volume. Like, I still want people to stop and notice my lashes, but I want them in a more natural looking way. I've just never been one to get into the spidery look. And I know that's in. I know a lot of people like that look. And again, it's nothing against anybody. I'm not trying to be like a smart ass. You do what you like, whichever way you like your lashes is the way that you should do them. There is no right or wrong way. Like some things, go into trending mode, and, it's the look of the year and all that. But, whatever works for you and what you like, you do. Like, it doesn't matter, like, if it's trending or whatever. It's whatever you like, okay? Because it's your face, you're looking at your face, and you have to be happy with what you see in the mirror, okay? So it doesn't really matter if it's what's popular. It's whatever you like, okay? Whatever you like is what you should do. Okay. And I do use people have asked me if I use lash serum or primer. I don't use lash primer, but I do use our eyebrow and lash serum. It has Capixyl in it. It's one of the few that I can use that does not irritate my eyes. I've gotten this inside my eyes and it's never burnt my eyes or bothered me. Like, I don't even tear up if it gets in my eyes. And it's super affordable, you guys. I have bought other ones, which I'm not going to, name the names, but I have bought popular ones that were very expensive, and they irritated the holy crap out of my eyes, like bad, and really irritated them, would make me cry. They'd get red. They'd leave like a discoloration on my eye. This has never done that. And I've been using it for 5 years on and off, obviously not consistently all the time. When I notice that I need my lashes to look a little bit better, or my lashes seem to be getting brittle or falling out or anything like that, I will start using this consistently again. I'll use it for a few months, then I'll take a break. I do use it on my eyebrows also. So I do use it frequently, not consistently all the time, but frequently all the time, okay? Because sometimes once I get to a point where I think my lashes are good again, I won't use it for a while, and then I will go back to it, because I'm always thinking, is this like shampoo? Like they say, if you use like shampoo, the same shampoo all the time, after a while it stops working. Or if you take the same medication all the time, like if you're always on allergy medicine, or you take Tylenol because like after your body just gets immune to it, like antibiotics, things like that. So I'm always thinking that if I use this every single day consistently without a break, will it stop working? Which it probably wouldn't. It probably would still continue to work, but that's just how my OCD mind works, okay? So that's that. But, okay, Zen Mascara, you guys, look at that. Isn't that so good? You guys, and it's the cheapest mascara we have, the most affordable. I shouldn't say cheapest, because nothing about Farmasi is cheap. Our ingredients are far from being cheap. They're really good. So it's our most affordable, okay? Our most affordable one, not cheap. But, okay? So there's mascara. And then for lips, let me show you what the blush looks like. And then I will take it off maybe and show you one of our liquid matte lipsticks, okay? So here's the same blush I used on my cheeks. Okay, and I know some people are going to say, Charlotte, you shouldn't be putting that on your lips, or, you shouldn't put that on your lips and then put it on somewhere else on your face. I know, but, it's only on my face and lips, so. And my face is always good because I use skincare really consistently, so I take really good care of my skin. So that's what it looks like on the lips. How pretty is that? See, that's why I like this color, because this is a Charlotte color and it's just perfect. And it's hydrating on my lips. So I use it as a lipstick. Okay? It's just a really pretty, like, greigey mauve. And I love that. I love, love, love that color. So you can use this as a lip product. Now, if you want to use a different type of lipstick, we have matte liquid lipsticks, which are going to last you a long time during the day, okay? You're not going to have to retouch as often. We also have bullet style lipsticks, cream lipsticks that you would have to touch up throughout the day, but we have really pretty colors. We have glosses. But our liquid matte lipsticks are still my favorites because, one, they do last, and two, because they don't crumble, they don't dry your lips out, and they're just comfortable. A lot of liquid matte lipsticks are horribly uncomfortable. They crumble, like your lips get all, it like goes into all the little crevices and cracks in the lips and just spider out, and it's not pretty. So I really, really like our matte lipsticks. It was one of the reasons why I actually signed up with Farmasi, was for our matte liquid lipsticks and our Zen mascara. Those were the two things that got me to buy from Farmasi, and the two things that got me to join Farmasi, okay? I love them. Love, love, love them. So I'm going to go in with a lip liner, which you don't have to do. You can go in right with the lip product. You don't have to go in with a lip liner. I'm going to do, what shade do I want to do? I think I'm going to do Dirty Rose. So our lip liners are very thin. They're retractable. You don't want to go up too high with them. You want to just keep it kind of low because they will break on you. They're very skinny lip liners, which is nice because you can really define your lips very nicely without using a lot of product and having a lot of excess. But they do require a little bit more finesse and not to be manhandled, okay? So just keep that in mind. But we're going to do that as our lip liner. And like I said, you don't need a lip liner. I use it as a guide and also sometimes just to kind of add a little depthness to a lighter colored lipstick. If I want a little bit of a like ombre look. Okay. And they are so nice. They feel really good on the lips. And I'm going to use one of my favorite shades. This is Au Naturel or Au Natural, whichever way you want to say it. So these are going to go on wet and dry down to a matte finish. And I love this because it's just a really pretty milky nude pink. And I'm all about that. So I put some on. I take my finger and kind of just blend that in. Okay. And not only does it smooth it out even more, I just feel like it really settles into my lip lines a lot nicer. It's not as pronounced because I do have a lot of lip line. I have a lot of, you know, not really texture, but like lines in my lips. So I feel like by doing that, it kind of makes it a nicer finish, and it also pushes that product in a little bit more, so it's going to last me even longer, okay? So that's Au Naturel. So, so pretty, you guys. Paired with the Dirty Rose. I think it's Dirty Rose. I always want to say Dusty Rose, but it is Dirty. Yeah, it is Dirty Rose. Hold on a minute. I just flung my cap. My goodness. So Dirty Rose and Au Naturel, which, what number is this? I always just look at the name. I never go by the number. But it is, I think, number 2. I think it's number 2. It's really tiny, you guys. Without my glasses, I can't see it. So that is our lip look. We mixed our elixir oil with our CC cream in light to medium. That's our foundation. Okay, we mixed these two right on the on our hand. Then for contour, we used our cream contour in Smize. For blush, we used Dignity Midnight Touch Blush, and we used Zen Mascara, okay? So that is what we used right here. Now, you can eliminate the lip liner if you wanted to save a little bit. You could eliminate that. You could eliminate the elixir, okay? So you could take those two out and just stick with these 5 products. Now, the great thing about Farmasi is that we're able to offer our customers the ability to get 50% off of everything that they purchase without having to sell, build a team, promote, post, or anything like that. It's like a VIP customer status, okay? Allows you to shop For anything, as much as you want, whenever you want, for everything that's on the website, you can shop and get that 50% discount. And it is $20 to do so. I think right now it's still $10. I think it's still going on. I have to check, but we were offering a sign up of $10. So yeah, you can absolutely take advantage of that discount without ever selling anything, okay? In fact, I probably have more customers who signed up to get the discount than I do actual people working the business, okay? So you can absolutely do that. It's totally fine. The only thing that Farmasi will ask of you is that you spend at least $125 in product every 6 months to keep getting that discount, okay? Now, the second best thing about this is, let's say if in 6 months you haven't met the 125, you become inactive. But the nice thing is, if you want to get that discount again, you simply sign back up for that $20 and you can start getting the savings again. So there's no penalty. There's no time that you have to wait to come back to get that discount again, which I think is pretty awesome, because most companies will require you to wait 6 months to a year before they'll let you come back and take advantage of anything. So it's really nice that you can come back and get that discount again. But in reality, you guys, once you get to know these products and use these products, you most likely will end up very easily spending $125 over the 6 months. And to get that 50% off, it's going to give you the ability to try some of the more higher end products like your elixir oil at a much more valuable price point, okay? So, I mean, this is one of our higher end price points, but if you take the 50% off, it makes it so much more affordable. And so many of my customers love this, you guys. I love it, but so many customers do. And a lot of my customers signed up strictly to be able to get this at 50% off, okay? That's how much this product is loved by many, many customers, including influencers. So if you want to try like more higher end price point products from Farmasi, that 50% discount is going to allow you to do that. And it's $20, you guys. That's not a lot to sign up. And the other nice thing is you do get a free website that is there in your back account, okay? You'll have an account that you can log into to track your orders and all that, see what you've ordered so that you know if you're going to be running low on something. If you need to return something, you would do so back there. But the nice thing is they offer you a website link. So let's say you're using these products for like 4 months and you start getting a lot of people asking you about the products and saying that they wouldn't mind trying them. Well, you can now, at that point, if you wanted to, you don't have to, but if you wanted to, you could offer that link to them and they could go onto your link and shop and you can make a little side cash, okay? So that's always a possibility. Or maybe you start loving the product so much and you say, you know what, I want to do this as a side job. I want to try to see if I can make some money with this. You can just put your link out there, put it out there for people to shop from, and it's an easy transition. There's no big, you don't have to do anything different except post your link, okay? And then there is if you are selling though as an influencer, there is an additional requirement that has to be met in order for you to get paid your 50% commission, okay? But if you start to go into that part of it and you think you want to be involved in the business end, whether you've already signed up or not, then just message me and I'll go over all that with you, okay? Because there's just one added thing that's a little bit different than just being like a VIP customer, okay? So those are the products that we used. Again, you don't have to have all of these, but if you do, sign up and get the discount, you guys. It's so worth it, okay? Also, lash serum, you guys. Lash and brow serum, try it. It is so affordable. It does work. It has your Capixel in it. It's very easy on the eyes. I have super sensitive eyes, you guys, and this has never bothered me. Ever bothered me, okay? And you guys know me. I don't bull crap anybody, okay? I tell you the products I use. I tell you the products I like. If a product doesn't work for me, I tell you. If you've watched me over the 5 years, you know that I'm very honest. If something doesn't work for me or I didn't like something, I'm very honest about it. Just because I sell it doesn't mean I'm going to lie to sell the product. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I use. And if something didn't work for me, great. If something really works for me, awesome, and I love it, I tell you that too. I tell you my favorites, which Zen, our liquid matte lipsticks, some of our perfume. We have a lot of perfumes. There's some I like, some I don't like. The cream products, absolutely a must for me. Powdered products, no, I don't use them. Will I show them occasionally to people on a live? Absolutely. I have, I do have powdered products. I have eyeshadows. I will show those. Absolutely, I will show those. But I don't, on the most days, I don't use them. But I still want to show them to you because there's plenty of people out there that have the same issues as me but still prefer powdered products. So you will see me use them in a tutorial, okay? Because that's the only way you guys will see what it looks like on my skin tone, my skin type. So I do want to show you what it looks like. But for me personally, I like the way I look when I walk out of the house. I like the cream products more so than the dry. But this product right here, before we end this is just an amazing product, you guys. I don't know what else I could possibly say about it. You have a mascara style wand right here, which is awesome for your lashes, okay? And then the tip of it, which is like a little brush tip, that's going to be for your lid, right at the base of where your lashes meet your lid, okay? You're going to use that to put it there, and then again at the bottom. And then you can either use this part here and go this way, or you can take the mascara wand part and go through your brows, okay? And put it that way if you wanted to. A lot of times I take this part here, I'll go like that here, and then I take the brush part and I'll go on the tails of my brows, and then I will take it again right here, which is where I have a lot of sparseness, because it does give you more product this way, okay? And then just go back over. So it's really whichever way you want to do it. And then I do take the mascara wand. If I didn't have any mascara on at night, I will go and take it and do my lashes, and then I will take that end and just go on the lash line. Okay? Try it, you guys. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm telling you, you won't be sorry. I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to have longer than long lashes that are going to reach the heavens. I'm just saying that it does have Capixyl. It should help with the length. It should help add vitamins and nourishment to your lashes, keeping them a lot healthier than they would be if you weren't using a product. So it's definitely worth it, you guys. Definitely worth it. I have a ton of customers who swear by this. I will be honest, I've had a couple of customers who got it that said it didn't really make that much of a difference as far as length, but it did. Their lashes were a lot healthier, but didn't add growth. So to me, even if it doesn't make your lashes longer, but if it's making them healthier and they're not falling out or breaking, that's a plus in itself. So different people will have different results. So try it, see what your results are, okay? And if you do buy this and you try it, let me know how it works out for you, okay? I'm curious. I really am. I love to hear back from customers. I love to hear their feedback on what they bought, what worked for them, what didn't work for them, what their favorites are. I live for that. That's what makes me happy. That's why I do these videos. So if you have any questions, you guys reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to answer your questions, to help you. If you need help building a skincare regimen, that's what I'm here for. Makeup regimen. We have hair care products. We have fragrance. We have health and wellness, you guys. So even if you're not into makeup, you might be into the health and wellness, or you might be into skincare, or you might love the fragrances. And people ask me all the time, do I use Farmasi products? You guys, I've shown you this a ton of times. I do use Farmasi stuff. It's not BSing anybody, okay? This is all Farmasi, okay? So yes, I use Farmasi stuff, okay? All Farmasi. These are our eyeshadow palettes, our mascaras, some powdered products. They asked me, do you wear the fragrance from Farmasi? You guys, these are Farmasi fragrances, okay? All Farmasi. So yes, I use them. Some of these I am on my second and third bottle, especially this one in the summertime. This is my go-to. I have gone through 3 bottles of this, and this one you can tell it's already half. It's like light blue. It's a version, like our version of light blue, or light and blue, whichever it's called. But it is such a beautiful summer scent. It's clean. It's so clean smelling. You guys, you need this for summer, okay? You need it. It is the True Azure. Azure. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but then we have, this is one of our newest ones, Lay Avenue. This one's really nice. Signature, I've been through 3 of these, okay? 3 of these. It's really light. It smells so pretty, you guys. Velvet Blossom, really nice. This is a dupe for another major perfume. Then we have Vibrant Aura, another dupe for another perfume that's quite popular. So good. And then this is another one that I just got, we just came out with, and that's the Her Passion. Now I will say, out of all of them, I would say these 2 are my least used because they are a little bit warmer. They're a little bit more stronger. So I tend to go for very clean, lighter scents. But this one is really pretty. Like this I can see me using in the fall, in the winter, most definitely. It's a little bit stronger. And to me it's more, not that it's not good for summer, because it does smell like a summer fragrance also. It kind of gives me like almost like a suntan lotion type of smell, but in a much stronger way. I don't know how to describe it, but definitely worth getting if you love perfumes, okay? This one, I've used it a couple of times. I haven't used it as often because, like I said, I use this all the time in the summer. All the time. These 2. Summer. I even mix these together sometimes. So, yeah. So, do I use the products? Absolutely. Yes, I do. I do use what I talk about. And then I do talk about some stuff that I don't use. And I'll let you know that I'm showing you what it is. Do I use it? No, but I will show it to you. So, all right, you guys. So that's that. I'm going to go do my errands. I'm going to do a quick little post on this and give you some more added information on this, how to use it, what the ingredients are. I'm going to make a little collage for you and post it up on my Facebook page so you can get a little more information on this, so you can decide if you want to try it. But I really recommend that you do. I really do. And these 2 together work so good together. You can actually put this on and then put your mascara. But Zen mascara, you guys, I love it. I also love the double lash. You guys know that. I use that a lot. And then the full blast, like I said, this is more of a natural look. It has a bristle brush, which I really appreciate and love, a bristle brush. But it does give me more of a very natural, subdued look to my lashes. I don't get a lot of length from this. I get more volume. But we also have our Infinilash, which is a very thin wand and brush. It's a more wet formula. I love it for my lower lashes. I don't like it for the top. And then our sealed mascara is our waterproof mascara. I do not use waterproof mascara, but it's a really nice mascara. So if you like a waterproof mascara, especially since summer's here, you sweat or you might go swimming, maybe you're at a pool, you'll probably really love that one. I just don't like waterproof mascaras. And then this one, so I mean, these are the 2 that I wear all the time, okay? All the time. But go check out our mascaras, and if you are on a budget, get Zen. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. And again, 30-day money-back guarantee, you guys, so there's nothing to lose, okay? So, have a great week ahead. I will be back with another video midweek, and I'm going to use the BB cream that in the next video to show you that. But the CC cream is a color corrector, light to medium coverage, possibly close to full coverage depending on what you are looking to cover, what your issues are. You might be able to get to like a light full coverage, like full coverage but not like wow, like a toned down full coverage. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. But really nice. It is a color corrector, so it's going to help if you have redness and skin tone issues like hyperpigmentation, sunspots, things like that. You're gonna love the CC cream. If you want to go with a BB cream, BB's a beauty balm. It's going to work nice. You're going to get light to medium coverage. It's going to even out your skin a little bit. It's hydrating. This is a little more hydrating, but either one of these are excellent choices. So you cannot lose. And then you have VFX, which is our full coverage foundation. And then we have the Air Glow, which is almost like a tinted moisturizer. Okay, I don't like the Air Glow personally, but I do have customers that love it. I've tried it a few times. I did not personally like it. Okay, that's just me being honest. I did not like it. CC yes, BB yes, and most of the time I use concealers as my foundation. I love it because it has plumping products in it, plumping ingredients in that product, I should say. I love them. They have a really nice doe foot applicator, so I usually use concealer as my foundation if I'm not using the BB or the CC. I very rarely use VFX. I probably use VFX maybe once, twice a year, because I don't like full coverage. So I don't usually wear it, but I can tell you all about it. So, okay. All right, you guys, and that's me keeping it real with you and just letting you know the things I love, the things I use, what my everyday look goes like, and you know, for an everyday look, like what I go for an everyday look. I'm so tongue-tied today. My God. Charlotte, take a drink. I don't know. You ever get those days when you know what you want to say, but your mouth is not cooperating? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, get it together. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. If you stayed to the end, God bless you. But have a great week ahead, you guys. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And as always, check out Farmasi products. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I will leave the link to my website. You can shop at your leisure. I won't know that you're even on there, so no pressure. And I never spam. I don't cold message people. I don't stalk people. Like, I don't do any of that. So you don't have to worry about that. Only time you'll hear from me is if you reach out to me, and it's to answer whatever you're asking me. So, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you midweek. Bye, guys.